Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back with the match number 35 of the Indian Women's League. And we'll be catching on with the second on spot, Sethu FC, who will be looking on against the Sribhumi FC of West Bengal. A tough match well ahead in front of us will be coming live from the East Bengal Ground, where another match will be coming on just after these as well. So it will be a double header today in East Bengal Ground. But right now it will be the Sethu FC who are there on your screen, just doing the last minute preparations going on, and high on their hopes will be them with 16 points just behind the East Bengal side. And to keep their hopes alive, they have to make a win from here on. On the other hand, it will be the Sribhumi Sporting Club as well. But before that, we'll be looking at the starting lineup of both the teams, starting with the Sethu FC. It will be Purnima Kumari in the defense with Fanjam Nirmala Devi, Durga P, Laisham Babina Devi. The 7 goals handy Linda Com in the strike, Malavika P, the captain, Thokchom Martina in the defense, Anjila Thampo Subba, the Nepalese goalkeeper, Ruchi Apurna Narzari and Sumati Kumari. This is the starting lineup for the Sethu FC. Will be headed out by the Manoj Joshi. There are quite some names hiding upon there in the substitution bench as well. Two big names from Ghana. They have been rested down in the substitute bench and might be coming up on the second half to showcase their power as well. Next, we'll be moving on with the Sribhumi Sporting. They will be on their high hopes as well, having a draw in the last game against the Garhwal United at a 2-2 leveler. They will be looking at to spoil the dreams of Sethu from here on in East Bengal Ground. Top names coming from there as well. Two top Ghanaians will be spining up as well. Mona Lisa Devi, Thoijam T. Chanu, Arina Devi, Rimpa Haldar, another big name, Veronica Apia, Dangmei Grace, the captain of the side and captain of national team as well, Mugli Saren, Moushumi Murmu, Anju Chanu, Felsia Dao Osu, another Ghanaian, who will be followed up by the striker Abaka Filomena. Sujata Kar, high hopes will be on her as well, and how she will manage her team will be a big thing. Karishma Purushottam is seated on the bench today. She's also having 3 goals by her name, along with Rimpa Haldar and Anju Damang, who are also having 3 goals by their name. And Sribhumi Sporting will be looking forward to drop down the points of Sethu FC. A game between the second spot against the fourth. One having 16, one having 10. Who will have the last laugh at the East Bengal Ground? That will be our sort of destination. Before we make a move towards the center line, we'll have to look at the hot and humid temperature out there in Kolkata. Already at over 30 degrees Celsius. So there will be tests upon coming on the second half. What will happen? On which a lot of things will be depending upon. And now on your screen at the Gokulam Kerala side as well, who will be piling up to showcase their power against the table toppers East Bengal FC, on whose home ground the first match will be played as well. The 2 top games will be played on this ground. The first one having a kickoff at the 4 p.m. Indian Standard Time. The second will be followed at 8. Few supporters already being piled up for the next game especially. But who doesn't want to have a footballing game in their Sunday afternoon? And in the Maidan of Kolkata, these are quite some natural things. Wherever there is a game, there will be spectators for sure. We'll have a short tuning on in, and we'll be back with the two teams when they pile up in the center of the appeal. Welcome back once again with the match number 35 coming live from the East Bengal Ground. It's the Indian Women's League once again. Top tier division of Indian football. On your left side, on the blue and pink, it's the Sethu from Madurai. On the right, on the greens and whites, it's Sribhumi Football Club. It's kind of a home ground only for Sribhumi as well, as they do progress from Kolkata only. Whereas Sethu FC, founded back in 2016, were established in Madurai. We'll have a look at the referees of today's game as well. Netu Rana will be assisted by Abhirami T, Akanksha Shoni and fourth official Vishnu Priya Das. All our eyes will be on them as well. And now a call will be made on the two captains of the sides. From Sribhumi Sporting, it will be Dangmei Grace. Not only the captain of the club, but also captain of the Indian national team. Whereas for Sethu FC, it's the captain Malavika P, the right winger. Young prodigy, but high on hopes. Here comes the toss time. The pre-match photo sessions with the captains and the referees being side aside. A change on the sides happening over there after the toss. It's Dangmei Gray's side. Sribhumi Sporting, who will be starting, looks like from the left of your screen. And it will be Sethu from the right to left. So last minute preparations, instructions, everything going over there on the ground. On two sides coming two top teams. One at the second spot, one at the fourth. One with 16, one with 10. Who will have the last laugh? That will be our certain. Malvika P, a captain who has already proved her worth. All total Indian domestic build-up at the starting lineup for Sethu, whereas a foreign heavy team has been brought up by the Sribhumi Sporting. And Netu Rana all set to make the ball roll at sharp 4 p.m. IST. And here we go. The referee blows the whistle, signaling the start of what promises to be an exhilarating match between the Sethu and the Sribhumi FC. Early whistle coming on from Netu. So, on the first half itself, it will be Sethu FC will be attacking from right to left of your screen, whereas Sribhumi on the white will be attacking from left to right. Dangmei Grace trying to lead her team from front. Babina Devi, another great international of Indian team. There comes a chance. For the time being, got removed. An exciting fixture this will be for sure. The last time these two teams came and face off, there was a 6-goal thriller where Sethu FC had the last laugh with 4-2 win over the Sribhumi Sporting. Another great chance. But the first touch was a bit heavy, which made the ball go out. Yes, we were talking about both the teams. On one side, the Sethu FC, who were established back in 2016, had been the champs already once in the Indian Women's League back in 2018 and 19 season. the runners-up in 2021-22, and they were also the champions of Tamil Nadu Women's League back in 2019-20, the inaugural season, followed by 2021 as well. Early free kick coming on for Sribhumi. Big chance! Hits the woodwork! But no harm done on that. And that ball will go out. So early signs of danger coming on. A good lucrating delivery being showcased. But no touches being made over there. So a goal kick. Moshumi Murmu was the person over there. With a beautiful free kick being curled in. The woodwork was there. And beneath it was Antila. Nice lucrating pass. And no harm done once again. That will be a foul. Felicia, the Ghanaian midfielder. Our eyes will be on her as well. Sribhumi on the middle. Arena. Sethu trying to make a build-up from the right. Looking at options. Goes to the flank. Can she get it? Yes, she does. Could not go past the defender on this occasion. And that will bring up the throw-in from the left flank for Sethu FC. The jersey number 4, there Durga. Going over. Praised it across. Still in action, Sethu. With the ball in her feet. It's Babina. Falls apart. Sribhumi. Doing their duty so well. Lovely little pass. But falls once again with a Sethu player. Both the teams actually still trying their level best to take the control of the game. These are quite natural in today's modern football. None of the teams would want to go down at the first 15 minutes only. Their eyes will be rolling upon. They will still try to make something special coming on it. The Ghanaian centre forward from the left. Sribhumi. Up once again. Taking the full control. Arena. Both the teams playing with a 4-3-3 formation. Sethu could not make the most of it. Another throw-in coming on for the blues and pink. Durga going for it. Sumati Kumari from the middle. Sribhumi trying to make a build-up. Could not find their player as well. Still trying but still struggling over there. A good ball to the left it comes. They gets it inside. It's Young May Grace over there. Gets shot. Straight to the goalkeeper's hand. Antila, she will not miss out those things. We'll have a look at it once again. Young May Grace coming over the box. Taking the shot but was way straight to Antila. But early signs coming from Sribhumi Sporting. Sethu FC also need to do something special from here on. Double covering coming up for Lindacom. Goes aside. Sribhumi trying to play it here and there. Looking at options. Pilome Abaka. Moshumi Murmu. Dodged from the middle. Babina. Moshumi once again. Tried to snatch it through. Playing it apart. Sribhumi Sporting still trying their level best. As we're talking about, one at the second spot, the Sethu FC, one at fourth, the Sribhumi Sporting. This match is being played by both the teams. 5 wins for Sethu till now, 1 draw, 2 losses. Whereas for Sribhumi, it has been 3 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses in total. Their only draw did came on the last game that they played against the Garhwal United in the second phase itself. Mind you, this year the Indian Women's League has been segregated in 2 different phases. The first phase did end on the early January, and again it got resumed on the end of April 2026. Looks like there's something happening over there in the ground. Veronica is having some discomfort, it looks like. Nethu Rana. Martina getting some sort of awareness from the referee. Football is a body contact game, we all know about that. And this kind of incidents will keep on happening. Martina over there. Looks like the throw-in has been given to the opposite end. Sribhumi resumes the game from the middle. There's a chance. Abaka from the middle. Looking at options. Abaka still with the ball from the left flank. Trusting her players to take the position. Nothing much has been done. Abaka still having the ball well in. But finally, final touch. The clearance comes on from jersey number 23 of Sethu. It's Ruchi. Playing it so well. Sribhumi Sporting showing their intent. They do need some points from here on to cement their thoughts of having a top 5 finish. Nice defense. Still on it. Sethu. Good delivery. But way too ahead. Clearance. That ball will go out. No risk taken by the Sribhumi goalkeeper on this occasion. It was Mona Lisa. From the middle, Linda Combe. Still with Linda, but could not keep it under control. And finally, that ball will race out for a goal kick. On the other hand, Sribhumi Sporting Club or FC got established back in 2019. They got promoted to the Indian Women's League last year from the IWL 2. And there's a chance meanwhile. Great pass was there, but in between came Mona Lisa. Grabbed the ball. There was a haunting Linda Combe in the box itself. Could have been a bit dangerous as well. Babina from the middle. The fight between the number 6, Babina and Arena, will be a battle to watch out for sure. On the one hand, it's Sribhumi who are looking really good till now. But on scratches, we have also seen Sethu FC coming in attack. Good defense. Will there be a foul? There was a call from the sidelines as well. Manoj Joshi, the coach of Sethu FC, a bit animated on that occasion. From the left once again. Another useless ball over there. No harm done once again. 11 minutes almost went apart in this game. And as we are talking about the climate, the current weather of Kolkata, yes, it's true that it is hot and humid as well. And there will be a testimonial coming on at the second half when both the teams will surely make some changes. On one hand, for Sribhumi, there's some big names, Indian internationals sitting on there with the likes of Bala Devi, one of the top contenders who can come up and make some changes of the game. On the other hand, for Sethu Madurai, the two Ghanaians over there in the bench, Abigail Antwi, and obviously Doreen Graham. Manoj Joshi might think of them on the second half when there will be needing of stamina for sure. The battle of stamina will begin after the 60 minutes for both the teams. Watching Sunrise. Over there it comes. Chance! And there it comes! The first goal itself from a beautiful setup spotted inside the box. And Sethu FC makes the most out of it. Jersey number 25 on the occasion. It's Sumathi. Sumathi Kumari gets it done. The first goal of the match comes from the header.
Goal for Sethu FC. Jersey number.
At the stop of 13 minutes, just look at that. Floated delivery
Jersey
from the
number
right
25.
flank.
Sumathi
Was
Kumari.
the Linjacom. Was the Sumathi Kumari. And Sumathi had the last laugh. It was once again a great delivery from the right. It was Nirmala. A floated delivery. A mistake, a miscommunication between the defenders, between Mona Lisa's goalkeeper. And Sumathi Kumari didn't make a mistake. He did make most of it and put a lead on Sethu FC's favour. We are talking about how good Sribhumi was looking at. But we are also talking at how on stretches Sethu FC are coming on in numbers. And that has made a difference on the first quarter itself. Sethu FC has got an early lead on the match on the virtue of Sumathi Kumari and her goal. This brings upon the 19th goal for the Sethu FC in this season in Indian Women's League. There's a confirmation of Sumita Kumari. And here comes another floating delivery inside the box. Looking at options. Durga from the middle. Babina. Great turn. To the left it comes. Once again, Moshumi. Beautiful delivery, but where it goes quite out. Sumathi Kumari. What a goal she has already scored. Has already put her name on the scoreboard. And she put more. That will be the question. That will be urged from her coach, Manoj Joshi. He did make looks upon from the right once again. Martina goes to the right. Options bringing upon. Good sort of 1-1 being played well. After the end of the first quarter, it's 1-0 in favor of Sethu. From the left, once again, Durga. Already we have seen a number of chances being created by her. Once again, it comes inside the box. Still over there, Lindecom tried for a back heel, but could not make the most of it. Sribhumi, on the other hand, coming on with the counter-attack with the jersey number 7 on it. Abaka from the middle. Looking at options, to the left it goes. With Gangnei Grace, the captain of the side. Puts it apart in the middle. Was there a touch? There was the appeal. Goes straight to the goalkeeper's hands with Antila, the Nepalese goalkeeper. Antila has been in a tremendous form, not only for the team of Sethu but also for the Nepal international team. Here it comes, another good opportunity, but clearance coming at the right time from Martina. And we are talking about how good Antila has been playing. So much of experience from the Nepalese goalkeeper. Jangmei Grace inside the box. He does come. Here comes another chance. Over there it comes. The final touch went apart. There was a chance. Looks like there found with comfort. And there will be a whistle for sure. That did look like there was a foul as well. We'll have to take a look at the replay. Was there a foul being made on jersey number 9, Veronica? Just look at that. A good lucrative delivery. Was there a foul? Looks like so. Yes, might be that there was an advantage being played by the referee. But there was a serious chance on that occasion for Veronica. The Ghanaian forward has been so agilitated from the very first of the match. It's Antila as well, showing apart that where it did touch, getting some medical treatment, some attentions over there. Abaka. And just look at that. The lone goal that we have seen so far in the game, it did came from the Sumita Kumari. A lucrative delivery from the right of Nirmala. Beautifully floated in. No one could have judged except the beautiful instinct of Sumita. Neturana. We'll be having a resumption of game with the drop ball. It starts through Durga with the delivery on her feet. Veronica looking for it. Veronica wants her players from and place the ball from the middle. Looking at options once again, going back. Jersey number 23, Ruchi. Goes to the right. Beautiful ball being played to the right once again. Will there be another cross coming in? Did come. But Sumita Kumari missing it out. Durga having the ball on her feet. Being floated inside. Here comes a chance. Sumita Kumari. Over there it comes. And it comes through. Second goal for Sethu FC. And it's no one else but that woman once again. It's Linda Com. Yes, it do look like that Sumati Kumari
Goal
over
for
there
Sethu
having
FC.
discomfort. But nothing will change the scoreboard. It's Linda Com who gets her 8th goal of the season and makes it 2-0 for the Sethu FC.
Jersey number
Just
9.
7 minutes apart, we have seen 2 goals from the Sethu side,
Jersey number 9.
pushing Sribhumi way behind now. On that occasion, we did saw some great instinct, and the first it came from Sumati Kumari itself, the goal scorer of the first goal, followed up by Linda Com. Linda did really well to be at the right time at the right moment. That's called as a striker's instinct, and she did that quite well. Quite an easy goal to be executed, but obviously there was a lot of planning that has been done behind that. And this makes sure after 21 minutes, it's Sethu 2, Sribhumi 0. And with the precision, how Linda Com did find her 8th goal. Okay, how well an Indian forward can pile up the pressure and strength. And now she is placed at the 3rd position of the list, just behind Fazila Ikaput with 13. No, Fieri Zaza and then comes with 8. Beauty of Lindercombe. From the right once again, Sribhumi. They will be looking forward. They will need at least a goal as early as they can. So that will at least give them some sort of belief on themselves. From the middle once again, it's Sribhumi trying to pile up the pressure. Good looking delivery from the middle. Clearance. And as we are talking about, there was a 4-2 encounter on the first phase when these two teams had an encounter between themselves these years in Indian Women's League on the late December of 2025 when they two met. It was a 4-2 between these two sides. And we have already seen 2 goals in the first 20 minutes of the game. The fight still going upon between Sethu and Sribhumi. And we're talking about the two phases that in which these years Indian Women's League is being played. Here comes another chance. Over there it goes. It's Mona Lisa with the ball, trying to sprint through. In front of her, defender over there with Sribhumi. Mona Lisa going past. Mona Lisa still having the ball, but could not get it through. She did almost everything, could not be on her feet. Very end, and that's what makes difference and made the job really easy for the defenders of Sribhumi. Looks like Abaka is down over there with some sort of discomfort. With the kind of injury that she has gone through just a few minutes back was really a painful one. Jersey number 6 over there. Arima having some sort of discomfort. Medical team been brought down on the ground. And we'll have a look at both the goals that we have seen so far on the first half. The first one came through a beautiful ball from Nirmala, which has been headed in by Sumati Kumari. Look at that once again. Defenders did a mistake for sure, but Sumati didn't. And then again, it was Sumati's instinct which laid the way for the second goal for Lindercombe. She did the rest and gets her 8. Look at that. A risky back pass. Sumati having a good, important touch. And Lindercombe did the rest. Can be fatigues. There can be some sort of problems coming on as we are talking about because of the humid temperature of Kolkata that has always created a problem for the footballers, and coming after a long break of 3 months, this will surely cause some sort of problem for any professional footballer. Back on the April 27th, when the league resumed its second phase, it got stopped due to the AFC Women's Champions League qualification spot. There was a AFC championship as well when all the teams went apart. But for now, the game of AFC qualification for the clubs and also the relegation battle are well in.
together. They are asking together.
Goes straight to the goalkeeper's hands. Mona Lisa over there. From the middle. It's Rimpa. Trying to go through. Here comes a chance. It looks like an offside. Still not called. Headed out. Jang Mei Grace. Still with Jang Mei. But Martini having the last laugh over there. A lot of crappy football as of now going in the East Bengal ground. Not the best that we are seeing so far on the first half or the first 20 minutes so far. Mind you, we will be seeing the first game today under lights in East Bengal ground, which will have a start at 8 p.m. IST and two quick changes being made.
Substitution.
Jersey number 22 and 25 coming in for the Sribhumi Sporting.
22 in. And jersey number 15.
Renu, the forward, and jersey number 25, Mamta.
Repeating, jersey number 6 out, 22 in, 15 out, 25 in.
Good delivery, inside it comes. Looks like there was a whistle being blown. They have to go with another corner kick. At that kind of lucrative delivery that Moshum is continuously delivering can cause any sort of danger at any point of time. Another beautiful delivery being put in.
Player number
It comes through.
6 out,
Moshumi.
22
Over
in,
it comes, but this
and
time a bit too heavy.
player number 15 out, 25 in.
Jersey number 15, Mugli, has been moved out. Jersey number 25, Mamta making a place. Durga coming through. Over it comes. To the right. It goes through. It comes inside. It will go out for a goal kick as instructed by the match referee. Antila with the ball, looking at options. To the left it goes. Ball was being played really well, but no one was there to have last laugh. Goes to the right, to the newly brought in Mamta from the middle once again, trying to rebuild the attack. Lindecom. Can Lindecom get the better of it? To the left, Sumati, still with Sumati. Sumati trying to make her presence well in. But finally there was a sliding tackle coming on from Mamta. And that will bring us to the water break of the first half. After the 30-minute time, Sethu FC having 2-goal lead, crucial 2-goal lead against the Sribhumi FC. Manoj Joshi and her team, what a performance they have showcased so far. And it began with that goal, a beautifully deliberate ball which did came from Nirmala. Settle up things from the right to the middle for Sumati. Sumati did the rest with her head. Look at that once again. Mona Lisa could not do anything else but to see it going past the net. And another great instinct from Sumati once again. Made it look so easy for Lindecom. And Lindecom getting her 8th goal of the season with that. Not only the goal for, not only the goal against, the GD are something that we have to look for as well. And this is a crucial game for Sethu FC because of the fact that they are still sitting on the second position with 16 points. And they are the only side mathematically keeping the title race alive. They will be desperately trying to close the gap on the runway leaders of East Bengal, who are standing tall with 24 points, 100% win percentage, with 8 wins from 8 games. And they will be coming up next on the game at 8 p.m. IST. From the middle. Looks like through. There was a foul being made.
Get back. 11. Get back.
Here's the ask. Mamta going for it. Falls apart. Goes to the back once again. Thoibasana Chanu could not have the last laugh. Ball goes out for Purnima. Rather, it's Nirmala, the assist provider of the first goal. Didn't took any sort of risk. It do look like that the tempo has gone a bit down since the second goal has come for the Sethu FC. Or maybe Sribhumi Sporting is just soaking the pressure on the first half. Mind you, that Sethu FC are playing on the first half with a all-Indian attack. Only the goalkeeper Antila is from Nepal, providing she's the only foreign player on the ground for Sethu. Yes, there are 2 more names, big names from Ghana, who might come and change the things on there. Abigail Antwi and Dorian Graham, the 2 Ghanaians on whom there will be our eyes being on the second half itself. For now, it's Sethu. Without them only, they have even scored 2 more goals of themselves. Here comes Chan on the right. Great delivery, Veronica trying to twist and turn. But Martina stood tall over there. But that ball will go out for another corner kick. A number of corner kicks we have seen so far for both the sides. And whenever there is a corner kick, from the right it goes through with Moushumi and the left it comes with Mamta. Mamta over there. Goes straight to the goalkeeper's hand. Antila going long, finding no one else but the opponent defender. Sribhumi trying to rebuild the attack. Good delivery from the left. Here it comes. Chance for Veronica. Looking at options, but got the best of the touches. Here it comes. Malavika with the delivery. A good ball once again. Veronica over there. Was there a foul? It do look like so. And Martina was found guilty. Kind of push that was being deployed on the Ghanaian striker Veronica didn't look legal on Nethu Rana's eyes, and thus it has been moved towards the center of the box, which gives out a penalty kick. But look at that. How strong was that push? When you are having a hefty lead of 2-0, you don't need to do such kind of things. You could have played a little intelligence. It looks like it will be Abaka. Philomena Abaka over there, who will look upon to get the goal. Philomeni Abaka. Abaka goes apart and gets the goal
Goal for
and makes it
Sribhumi Football
a
Club.
bit blinder for Sribhumi Sporting. 2-1 and the game is on for sure. We have already seen how Sribhumi
Jersey
Sporting
number
fought back
23,
last game against
Philomena.
the Garwal United, getting two back-to-back goals on the 71 and the 80th minute of the clock. And now they have started to do same thing once again against the Sethu FC. After going down by a goal, or rather two, they are now have brought down the lead to 1 again. Abaka Philomena getting that important goal, and that will surely bring some sort of relief on the house of Sribhumi FC. Sujata Kaur, the team coach, will be happy on that. From the right. And as we are talking about, there's quite some big names present even for Sribhumi Sporting to come upon and change the things on the second half itself. There is the presence of Bala Devi. There is the presence of Shivani Devi as well. Two such big names on Indian international level who can turn up things at any point of time. Good delivery to the right it goes. Once again, could not get the best of it. He did really well. And since Mamta has come in place of the Mugli, she has really proved her part as well. The kind of attacks, the kind of build-ups Sribhumi is currently possessing are really tremendous. Meanwhile, there's another chance inside the box. It goes through. Sribhumi with the ball. At their feet it did come, but clearance at the right time for Sribhumi, which will bring upon another throw-in from the middle. Here comes another chance. Cleared out. From the left it goes through. The referee has instructed the players to go through their places. Sribhumi Sporting attacking forcefully from the right to the left. This time it goes in favor of them. In the whites and greens, they have been attacking so far has been quite good under the leadership of their captain Dangmei Grace. Got caught once again. Malvika from the right. Malvika still with the delivery. Well, there's a chance. Goalkeeper did well, but finally they put it out. And now there will be a run from the right half. Chance to be made. Rimpa Halda to the right. Chance. Will they go for it? They did go, but where did they go out? Veronica missing it out completely. That was some sort of counter attack being built up on. But that final touch did came really well. But Veronica's attempt was totally been knocked out. Look at that. That was laid so easily. But Linda Com. Meanwhile, Veronica missing it out completely. This has been the case so far for Veronica. Not only in this game, she has been this off and on throughout the season as well. from the middle. Looking at options to the left. There it goes through. Could not get it past. Looking again, Ribha Halda from the right, inside the box, it goes through. It is straight to the goalkeeper. And Dila will face no issues on no harm done on that. Malvika, the captain, playing really well. Good delivery on that, and that will be an offside being laid on. A bit too heavy on that, and the forwards have to be on their feet, on their toes, to avoid this kind of mistakes happening. There comes another chance. Veronica receiving the ball really well. Could not go past. Through the middle. Sribhumi Sporting. Looking at options. They're just 2 minutes away from the regulation time to end on the first half. Well, then make our moves towards the second as well. But before we go, we need to see if we can see any more goals coming from here. Sribhumi already slendering the lead from 2 to 1. Rimpa Haldar with the ball. The Indian international showing her powers so well. Need to be more agile on that occasion. Here it comes. There's the chance! But at the right time comes the referee's whistle as well. Looks like there was an offside being laid on. And Renu was the person. Another substitute. Since the coming of whom we have seen a lot has changed. Martina. She has been in tremendous form in these Indian Women's League. But the kind of mistake that she did on Veronica, which costed them a penalty, and eventually which made them tendering down the lead, has really cost it down. She has to do much better from that. Looks like the final touch did come from a Sribhumi player on that occasion. Ball will be moving out for a corner kick. There's another chance coming on for Sethu FC on the late first half. And we are going through the late first half actions. Good delivery being floated on. Chance being laid. But goes apart. An off-target attack being laid. Eventually goes out for another goal kick. Ball has been moving out for the left. Sethu FC once again trying to make the most out of it.
There will be a minimum of
Another
3 minutes
late
of
delivery.
added time.
But an aimless ball being laid this time from Malvika, the captain. Bit unlikely than what we have seen so far from her. Few minutes of added time being given. As of now, looks like Martina has gone down. Looks like an twisted ankle or a kind of hamstring, a calf muscle pull that we can see so far. With the kind of humidity that's present in Kolkata, it really will be an headache for any coach to bring upon a team of the best caliber. And we are seeing Martina going down on the ground, having some sort of medical attention over there. As we are talking about the Sethu FC, they did went down against the mighty East Bengal in the previous match with a narrow 1-0 defeat. They are coming in this fixture looking to bounce back. Previously, they do had a strong 4-match winning string, but suffered a setback in their last outing against East Bengal. Whereas the Sribhumi team has been a bit inconsistent in their last 5, with 1 win, 3 losses, 1 draw. They have struggled to put together back-to-back performance, but have the firepower really to face the teams above them. Clearance at the right time once again, being laid off for another throw-in. You can see Rimpa Halda over there to the sidelines. Mamta laid upon another good delivery. Chance! Goal! And they have disallowed that. Looks like goal has been cancelled out due to the touch that Abaka has made on Antila. We'll have a look at it once again on the replay. Let's have a look at that. A lucrative delivery being laid upon by Mamta. And then getting it really well. Don't know why it was given, but the goal has been disallowed. Rimpa Halda moved up a little bit. Has been signaled for an offside. And we are seeing through the last minute action of the first half. It's Martina, who will be looking to go a bit too long. Goes upon, and that brings on the end to the first half. An end-to-end clash between the top 2 teams. One at the second, one at the fourth. So we might see a great second half coming in our way, with Sethu FC going inside the dressing room with a narrow 2-1 lead. 2 early goals coming for Sethu at 13th and 20th minute of the game, coming from 2 different strikers. One from Lindacom, one for Sumati Kumari. But later on the first half end, a goal has been brought on by the Sribhumi FC by the virtue of Philomena Abaka from the penalty kick. We'll catch you live once again from the second half action, which will be coming up next. But before that, we'll have a look at the first half highlights. And here comes 2 dangerous teams
Halftime
pushing
at
each
East
other
Bengal
apart.
Ground.
The
The
first
score
action
stands
came into
as
the work
Sethu
from
FC
Mosumi Murmu. And then again, Jangling Grace
1.
proving her things apart, going straight to Antila. And there it goes, the first attack. There it brings the first goal itself from Sumati Kumari. We did got to say a great header, setting up things for Sethu FC, giving them the first goal. And then again, Abaka getting the best of it, but could not go past Antila on this occasion as well. Then again, few of the actions were coming on again and again. Then Sumita Kumari's instinct giving them another great goal, from where Lindacom didn't miss out. It her 8th goal of the season. And Lindacom with a cool, composed finish, getting the second goal. And there comes another action. A beautiful corner being laid on, but no one to have that final touch. There were actions from either ends, but what was missing was the final attempt, the final touch. And there it comes. The moment for Sribhumi FC, the only moment that they can talk about. Abaka making no mistake to find the back of the net from the spot kick. and making it 2-1 for Sribhumi FC. Then again, yes, we did got to see few of the chances being made for Sethu FC as well, but none of them went upon to go and have another banger on that. That went on for a offside, and then again we did got to see some other actions as well, where we were talking about again and again the chances being made apart, but none of them were on target. There it comes, the final minute action, where Abaka did got the final touch, did make it a goal, but the referee disallowed since the foul was being made on the goalkeeper. So it's first half at the end at the East Bengal Ground. It's 2-1 for the Sethu FC as they progress towards the dressing room. We'll catch you all once again as we move towards the second half in some minutes from now. Even with us, we'll be back again soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back with the second half action of the Indian Women's League, match number 35 on its way. We did had a cracker of a first half where Sethu FC went inside the dressing room with a 2-1 lead. But what's coming next in the next 45 will be asking questions to us. And this time on the whites of Sribhumi Sporting, it will be attacking from right to left of your screen, whereas on the blues and pinks, the Sethu FC will be making their way from left to right. Nethu Rana all over there. A controversial decision being made at the end of the half when Abaka did made a contact with the goalkeeper and got the better of her to find the back of the net. But finally that goal was being disallowed by Nethu Rana and gave it out for a foul on the goalkeeper. And here we go with the second half action. And this will surely be something special coming on its way just now. A mistake. Over there it comes. Lindecom. Chance for Sethu. Somehow the goalkeeper managed to come out of a line and make a mess of it. Great delivery that was from Lindecom towards Sumita Kumari. At that, once again from the middle, beautifully possessed in, still with Linda, but finally the ball has been moved out by Koibasana Chanu. From the middle, once again, it's the beauty of Sethu FC. Inside the box there comes another shot, going pretty straight to Mona Lisa. How many times we have seen so far, Sribhumi Sporting has come through and pressing so hard. Sethu FC do need something special from here on. They have been missing out a lot of things on the first half, yet they did manage to put the better of it. There has been a change as well. For now, a beautiful ball being laid upon. Still inside the box, it rolls on the counter. Making the move. Rimpa Haldar from the right flank. Looks upon to Veronica. Veronica still with the delivery. Rimpa now. Looking at options inside the box, she instructs through. It did come through, but Martina doing a really great job. Martina and Purnima both have done it really well. Previously both have played their matches for the Gokulam Kerala, and now they are making the most of it for the Sethu FC. Foul being made on jersey number 4. Koibasana Chanu has always stood firm, not the tallest, not the strongest as well, but determination has put her way apart from others. Sumati Kumari, the goal scorer, has gone out, and instead of her, it's Sushmita Yadav who has been placed in.
Easy.
Sushmita making her way for Sumati. Once again, back in action with Sethu. Chanu with the delivery. India has gone down. He's playing as a centre back after Mugli left the field, and Mamta, who has been put apart instead of Mugli, now playing on the midfield zone. That's the shift of tactics over there that we can see so far from Sujata Kaur. Looks like a blow of whistle, maybe a substitution coming in. We'll have to look at it. Oh, there's some worry signs over there. Philomena Abaka once again going down. Already on the first half, we have seen twice she has gone down. Good looking ball from the middle. Trying to go part. And as we are talking about a win from here, will obviously keep Sethu at the second spot itself, but will bring up a lot more than what they have till now. From the middle. Sethu over there. Bam! Goal! Goes for a shot, but it goes over the crossbar. Just a bit, but what a dodge, what a anti-climax was there. Look at that. How good was she there? It was no one else but the jersey number 17, Susmita. The new player who has come by subbing off Sumati Kumari. And Sumati was playing a phenomenal job, but had got a bit injured on that occasion. Martina coming across. Here it comes from the middle. Linda Com looking apart. Great delivery to the left. It goes, and that will be an offside. The Sichan referee was standing apart, was waiting for when she will have that touch on the feet. Once again, Shushmita Yadav on that left flank. On the other, it's Malavika from the right. Linda Com already has got her 8th goal of this season. We'll need to see if they can make something more. So another change coming in through. It's jersey number 17 over there for Sribhumi Sporting. Karishma Purushottam coming in for Abaka Phenomena. Yes, she got injured, and that's the reason why she has to move out. Karishma, big name, already got 2 goals, or rather 3 goals in these years Indian Women's League. And all our eyes will be on her if she can make a leveler from here on. From the middle. Chance being created. To the right, to the left, it comes through. Still upon, goes for a shot. Pretty straight to Anjila. The Nepali goalkeeper has done really well. Apart from the goal that she has conceded from that spot, she has done nothing wrong. Just look at that, pretty weak. Coming apart from Veronica. To the right it goes. Sribhumi Sporting, Rimpa Halda. From the left, once again. Sethu FC making the most of it. A beautifully loaded delivery from the left it goes through. Part. Another great intelligent pass. At the end, we could not make the best of it. It was Shushmita Yadav once again on that occasion. Mona Lisa over there on the screen. She has also done a great job, and that's the official confirmation of Karishma Purushottam coming in for Abeka.
No problem. Organize.
Goes through. Mamta over there. To the middle. We will be seeing a number of changes which will be coming on as we move forward with the second half. There will be a need of special stamina. Let's look at that. Veronica over there getting it in. Did really well to get that corner on their favor. Anju going. Anju has also got 3 goals by her name,
Holding.
and that has really proved down things. And over it comes Anjila, getting it across.
Bullet बैठे
Goes for appearance. Over there it comes, Sribhumi with the delivery from the middle. Looking at options, Kanu.
Take her now. Urwan. Find the box. Find the
Purnima
box.
goes through. From the middle to the right it goes.
Babina is there. Babina is there.
Malvika, the captain, with the delivery.
Suspita.
Over there it comes. That will go out for another corner kick. There will be eyes upon on this captain Malvika. She has played a tremendous role on how and where the Sethu are now placed in the league table.
Take
The
your time.
teams
Take your time.
that
Suspita. Take your
could
time.
just like captain.
Observe
That's
it.
what we have always known as. There's another chance. Shushmita to take that corner. Will be eyeing upon to get another goal on that.
Control the ball. Control the ball first.
Goes big, goes long, fighting apart.
Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Here,
Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
kind of a
everyone.
goal
Watch the
line
ball.
clearance that we have seen this time.
Rujuk jab. Ah, ye baba. Yeah, good one, Ruchi. Ah, yeah, shabash. Your ball. Good ball.
And
Use the goalkeeper. Use the goalkeeper.
Sribhumi
Done. Yeah, goal one. That's it.
defending really well.
बहुत अच्छे पूर्णिमा बहुत अच्छे स्विच करो अरे यो अरे पुशे यार कम ऑन रेफ
Haldar trying to make the most of it. It's jersey number 17 over there. From the middle. Once again being dispossessed.
अरे in the space बाबा in the space किधर है space मालूम
Not go for. And Manoj Joshi is continuously instructing their players to pass the ball, where to pass, where to go through. Honest. Sethu still with the ball. Goes back to Anjila, the deputy goalkeeper. An international player playing over there. Mark. To the right, it comes through. Here comes a chance. Oh, it goes through, still in front. Off the gate, but then again being blocked. And what a chance has been made from the right from Rimpa Halda. It was Karishma Purashwattam who made it look so easy. But finally, the ball went out for a corner kick. Once again, Anju over there with the ball in her feet. Headed out. To the right it goes. Trying to rebuild the attack with Felicia, the Ghanaian defender. Goes through. Once again, a mistake from the Sribhumi players. Goes back to Babina.
अबीना जो फ्रेश प्लेयर है उसको यूज करो ना सुस्मिता को यूज करो
Goes through to the middle. From the middle once again,
स्विच कर ले दे
trying their level best.
देख निर्मला है
Sethu FC to get another goal,
स्विच करो ना
showing their skills. Babina Devi from the middle. Linda Com could not get the better of it. And then again, a nice attack from Arena. Anju with the ball. To the left it goes. Karishma Purushottam. Karishma looking at options. Karishma missed it out. Defender stood firm. It was Purnima on that occasion, or rather Nirmala. The trio of Purnima, Nirmala and Martina has been so brilliant so far. Neturana instructing players to keep the patience. From the middle, Linda Com still with the ball. Can she get her 9? That will be the question to ask for. That looks like a good ball. And that will surely be an offside. Mona Lisa goes a bit long. Finally, the ball falls on the feet of a Sribhumi player. From the middle it goes. Rimpa Haldar with the delivery. Looping ball. It goes. Full chance. Could she make a miss from there? Karishma, who won't forgive herself when she will be going back to the dressing room after the match end. Look at that. A beautiful layoff from Veronica. And then Karishma just had to put it inside the net. He hovered it out over the goal post. From the middle, once again. Moushumi. Cut apart. Apurna. Looking at options to the left. Babina once again. Goes outside with another throw-in. We have already crossed and the 1 hour mark. I have seen almost everything going inside this game. A penalty, 3 goals, multiple changes being made, some forced, some tacticals, but few more will be coming for sure. Just look at that. A pass from Felicia and then a mistake. Linda Com doing making a foul on that. Renu over there. Still the chance prevails. Gila. Yes, it's firm since the start of the game. At the stroke of 62 minutes. It's still 2-1 in favor of Sethu FC. And the 2 goals were being scored at 13th and 20th minute of the game. The first coming from the beautiful header of Sumita Kumari. And then followed by a laid off from the former Sumati, which made the life easy for Linda Com to get her 8. And here comes another chance. Veronica over there. Still with Veronica. Here comes the shot. The final touch got missed once again for Ishma. It could have been another touch over there. Just look at that. Veronica could not twist and turn of her own. And then it went out. But the final touch did came from a defender's perspective. Here comes another corner kick. Being put it in. Goes out. Once again. Went out for another throw-in. Has been a tremendous game so far for both the teams. Sribhumi Sporting still trying their level best to get at least a point from here on, whereas Sethu will be looking on to cement their position at the second spot, just behind East Bengal. Great dodging, dribble pass, defender on that occasion. The final pass didn't came well. Sribhumi still trying to steal the point. Looking at options to the right it goes.
Get down, Vimla.
Just bearing the pressure. Choking the wing. Goes behind. Mostly the right. Got caught. Lindacom. Lindacom has shifted so much down. He has been the person to go down because so much effort on the upfront of Sethu FC for the last 10-15 minutes. Of the middle. Looks for options. To the right it goes. Excellent build up from the right. Linda. Purnima. To the middle. Krishnika didn't got that better of it. Martina once again coming in action. Early clearance coming from the Sribhumi players. And we are talking about the Sethu FC coming from the Madurai project. They're totally based from Madurai of Tamil Nadu, but they often play their top tier Indian Women's League games at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai. Back in 2018-19, they had made an absolute pinnacle of their history. They secured their maiden national title by coming from behind to defeat the Manipur Police FC 3-1 at the Guru Nanak Stadium in Ludhiana. And that was the time when the whole country aware that they will surely bring upon something great in near future. There has been the IWL runners-up as well in 2021-22 season. Meanwhile, there's another substitution coming on for
Substitution
the
for
Sethu FC.
Sethu
Jersey number
FC.
18 coming on.
Jersey number 24 out, 18 in.
It's Apurna going out and making a way for jersey number 18, Yamnam Lali. Yamnam Lali, another great prodigy player. Eyes will be laid upon her as well. Meanwhile, there's a player going down.
Substitution for Sethu FC. Jersey number 24 out, Apurna, and jersey number 18 in. Yurila.
Halda getting some sort of medical attention over there in the sidelines. And see Lindacom as well having some sort of hydrations, because these are very important in the kind of weather in which the game is currently going on in Kolkata. A lot of humidity brings out your hydration powers, and you have to be hydrated as always. Lali pressing the ball through. To the right it goes. Trying to build up another great attack from the right flank. Comes through. Rimpa Halda. And that was not at all the best of a sporting culture. Had to be more disciplined, both players, and that's what being instructed by the match referee. Yamnam Lali coming up for Apurna Nazari. Goes above once again. Long delivery being played upon. headed out. A foul being played on Lali. And we were talking about the IWL runners-up of 2021-22 when Sethu FC got lifted by a 3-point margin by the Gokulam Kerala. But in terms of state dominance, they have played a beautiful role. Sethu FC are the two-time champions of the Tamil Nadu Women's League, winning the inaugural 1920 edition and captaining it again in 2021-22. Today we are seeing through the better of Anjila, the Nepali goalkeeper, to international Nepali international, but right now over there we can see the player is down on the ground with some sort of discomfort. For Sribhumi, it has hit her stomach, and that can be painful. So medication has been brought down right at time. And we're talking about Sethu FC's history and the big players who have been the ones to watch out for. With Sabita Vandri, the mercurial Nepalese international striker who etched her name into Sethu by scoring a brilliant second half place in 18-19 Indian Women's League final to secure the trophy. And that was the time when they defeated down that Manipur Police AC. We'll again have a look at it. The direct shot on Renu's stomach. It made her go down. It floated inside, but no harm done once again. And not only international players like Sabita Bhandari, but also Indian legends have played for Sethu FC in their peak years. The Sethu dressing room was anchored by absolute pillars of the Indian national team, including the legendary defender Ashalata Devi, or the midfielder engine Katisuran, and the electric Jangmei Grace, who is now playing for the Sribhumi Sporting. The former team of Jangmei Grace and Sethu FC, where she has even played in the last year as well. Another ball being played apart and ball being made go away for another throw-in. As the time progressed towards the final lap or the last quarter of the game, we could see how the Sribhumi Sporting are trying their level best to get it going. Veronica over there once again missing out the action. Lali going up fast. Moshimi with the ball. Going behind. Once again, Moshimi. It goes out for another throw-in. This time for the Blues. Sethu. At the start of the season's Indian Women's League, the Sethu FC were looking so good up against the league toppers of East Bengal. The only match that they have lost so far, both coming from East Bengal's perspective, and both were a 1-0 narrow defeat against the Red and Golds. They are one of only 3 former champions competing in the current Indian Women's League lineup, along with the Gokulam Kerala and East Bengal FC. All the other teams of Indian Women's League champions have gone out. Even Odisha FC, they have been relegated recently in the last year to the Indian Women's League second division. From the middle once again, Babina. goes back. Martina making things look so easy. So Sethu could not get it past.
हो जाने के बाद announce
Here comes another change.
9 out है.
Jersey number 16 for Sribhumi Sporting coming in.
चलो हो गया.
Substitution for Sribhumi FC.
Shivani Devi coming in.
Jersey number 9,
Another Indian international.
Veronica, replaced by jersey number 16.
Jersey number 9, the
Shivan.
forward Veronica has gone out. Another Ghanaian going down.
है ना? अरे मैडम के पास है ना घर वाली. Women doing all down.
Shivani Devi. Can she pull back the leveler for which Sribhumi has been looking out for the last 40 minutes? We are into the water break right now. Some final minute thoughts, final minute instructions coming on from the sideline. Why not? It has been tremendous done by both the teams, but yet it's the single goal that has made between the two. Sethu FC is still at a sole position. As we are talking about the Sethu FC, we must also talk about the Sribhumi Football Club, who were found back in 2019. They were first tracking to the national spotlight, participating in the 2019 and 20 Indian Women's League season, and have been to become a top in women's football. And last year, they did got the promotion, becoming the Indian Women's League 2 champions in 2023-24 season. This was their massive breakthrough on the national tire when they conquered the inaugural Indian Women's League 2 under the head coach Datta, winning the title in a dramatic fashion on the final day in Goa. We still remember how Sribhumi Sporting did won the Indian Women's League 2 champion. They edged out the Nita Football Academy on head-to-head record to earn the promotion back to the top tier Indian Women's League. But meanwhile, it's Lindecombe with a chance. Linda goes for a shot. Mona Lisa over there doing the great job once again. Have a look at it once again, Lindecombe. Defenders falling apart once again. It was Mamta and Chanu. Sethu FC. Lali falls apart from the right. Looking really good. Sribhumi onto the attack. Chance over there. That made a little bit better. It needs to be more patient. They are doing a real hurry up on all the occasions that we can see so far. A good delivery inside the box, it comes through. Karishma was haunting down. And finally Purnima did the rest. Another good looking delivery, but pretty straight to Angela. The Nepali goalkeeper will remain. Stand tall over there. With these kind of deliveries, if they still come on that numbers. From the middle once again, Lindecombe trying to make a move. Linda failed once again. It's Felicia. Once another mistake over there. Felicia could not find anyone else but the opponent goalkeeper. And now Angela will play all her experience to turn the clock down. As we are talking about the Kanyashri Cup, the state championship of West Bengal, and just then there's a chance. Shot from Linda. What a save that has been made. Babina, once again, it still persists. Another shot, but look it goes. How well that save was being made by Mona Lisa.
Rally, you finish now.
Right now, a player is being down. It's Shanu over there. Looks like they need another medical attention, but just look at that. Lali played a pivotal role on that occasion, but Mona Lisa doing a fabulous job to stop down Lindekom's shot, which was surely on target. Finally, a follow-through shot from jersey number 3, Nirmala, going way ahead of the crossbar. In the Kanyashi Cup, the Calcutta Women's Football League,
Same tempo, same
they were the
tempo.
champions back in 2023-24 season. Prestigious Bengal state title. After several near misses, it went to Sribhumi Sporting.
आराम से चल, बस शाबाश, अच्छे से बस, पूरा लोग, हटीना, पूर्णिमा,
दादा 5:45 में on
In their first season back in the top tier Indian Women's League after the promotion, they didn't just survive, they thrived under the guidance of Sujata Kaur. Scored a brilliant third place finish in 2024-25 season, and now into the 2025-26 season, they are still at fourth position. And they will be surely aiming on
आराम से, come in the line,
earn
well done, yes.
a top half finish once again. Lali on that, Linda Com over there. But Mona Lisa coming out at the right time.
Nice one. Your ball,
Here is
Hussein.
once again.
Good ball.
Going it apart. We're into the final 9 minutes testimonial time for Sribhumi Sporting. They still need a goal from here to gain at least a point, or to spoil down the things for the Sethu FC. 3 points from here on will solidify their position on the league table at second spot. Just look at that, a great shot, but once again, Karishma's attempt going off target. We'll have a look at that. Karishma going from left to right. Did make a good contact, but was not on target. Martina looking for options.
Go now, go, Lali.
Good looking delivery inside the box. Lali with the ball.
आराम से, well done, yes.
Lali still with it.
In the space, take a touch in the space. Use Lali.
Could not go past. Malkiva or Malavika, as you say about.
Come on.
Felicia.
Pichu,
Felicia looking for it. To the right it goes. Good ball, but no one to follow on the first attempt. Still chasing for it. Angela making the most of it. Going for a long pass. Lali with it. Good looking delivery. Once again, Sethu FC with the ball in their feet.
Man on you. Ruchi.
Trying to rebuild the attack from the right. They have pushed out all their players on the opponent box. Look at that, a shot coming in, but way too weak. For any goalkeeper of the top flight to miss on that. Lali need to improvise her things a little bit more. The forward instinct is really good. Purnima over there. Long ball forward. No one to get it though. Oshumi from the middle. Arena looking at options from the left. Will she go for Karishma? Over there it comes. Final touch over there did come from Karishma's feet. So it might be that another change will be coming in. Neturana thinking a part of what's going on right now. Sujata Kaur, the head coach of Sribhumi Sporting, the mastermind behind their current fight.
Kamina, bring the ball down. Bring the ball down. Man on you.
On the other hand, it's Manoj Joshi, who has done a phenomenal job with with his team. With a bunch of experienced candidates for Sethu FC, he has made a tremendous job, giving a tough fight, a tough contest to the league toppers East Bengal. And today, with a domestic heavy team that he has placed upon, with no foreigners except the Nepali goalkeeper, he has played it really well. Lali once again up on her feet. Yam Lam Lali.
Malu, stay wide.
Yeturana
Wide.
is chasing down things. Can already see the floodlights has gone on. This is the beauty of Maidan. It will be the first game of the top flight, especially of the Indian Women's League perspective.
See Malu, use Malu.
First game that will come thoroughly under the floodlights will be the game between East Bengal and Boklam Kerala, which will have a kickoff sharp 2 p.m. IST from the same ground.
पूर्णिमा बहुत बार वो हमारा प्लेयर फ्री रह रहा है दोनों के बीच में नॉमिनेट करो तेरा है या मेरा है ठीक है क्लियर होना चाहिए ठीक है दोनों बीच में ओके शाबाश
Looking apart, just 4 minutes of regulation time left on the clock.
मालू को ऊपर गो मालू को सुष्मिता कम फ्रॉम बिहाइंड पीछे जा यस
Nirmala over there once again, trying to resume the game with a throw in. Goes for it. Was there a foul? No, says the referee. And there will be a run coming through. Karishma going on it. Here begins the chase. But Angela, she was well aware of where it was coming through. Lindacom could not get it done. And Chanu over there, making it look so easy. Sribhumi Sporting to another massive change on their way. Really loaded with some big guns. They have the Indian legend Gangambala Devi. But apart from them, Karishma Shivorkar has been already brought in. Shivani Devi has been brought in. Kamla Devi is another person who can easily come and make the things change on their fate. Look at that, Babina. Once again, inside it goes through, but it was a mixture of outswing on that curler. And that did brought out nothing else but a goal kick for the Sribhumi Sporting. Mona Lisa. He will go for another goal kick. From the middle, Lali. Over there it comes. Good looking delivery, but where did she pass? Felicia didn't even touch the ball. Carried it across. 1.5 minutes left on the clock for the regulation time to end, and will be followed surely by some sort of additional time. Mona Lisa goes for another goal kick from the middle, looking at options. To the right it comes. Babina still looking at options from the middle. It's Lali once again, a mistake from her. Doing it really well. Rimpa Halda. Will she go for a right one? She does. From the middle once again. Ibani. She has come just well in instead of Veronica from Ghana. Another good looking delivery from the right. Here it comes through, but once again another clearance coming on. The Indian Women's League is on fire till now. Anthony Andrews and his contingent of East Bengal FC, they are well in. They will be showing their class once again on their 9th game of the season as they progress towards their 9th win as well. But our eyes will be on Gokulam Kerala as well. Can they stop the up and running East Bengal FC?
There will be
That
a
is the
minimum
question.
of 4 minutes of added time.
4 minutes has been added on with the fourth referee of today's game. Best part of Sethu has been that they have saving their international outfielders today, casting their Indian forwards like Linda Com, Apurna, Smita, previously Sumati, another goal scorer, to do the early damage, and they did that. Whereas Sribhumi has gone all out from the first whistle with their foreign contingent of Apia, Osu and Abaka. Sadly, they haven't done the best of it. Yes, they did got the lone goal from the kick with the kicking of Abaka, but they haven't gone or got something more than that. Lindecom on that occasion. Lindecom still with the ball. Lindecom out. Another great save from Mona Lisa. Coming out of the line once again. How many times we have seen that happening so far? They should have gone down by quite some goals, and now there comes another chance. But once again, another beautiful attempt being stopped. Lally on the ball. To the left it goes. The car continuously chasing towards another shot. But Mona Lisa once again doing her best to keep the ball rolling in her hands. Goes long. Did not go past the opponent player this time. Sribhumi Sporting getting another throw in, just couple of minutes more left. Hardly one or two more chances can be built from here for the Sribhumi Sporting. Sribhumi still with the ball. Lali still chasing it on. Midfield battle has been the clash in the center of the park between the Sethu's Babina Devi and Sribhumi's Dhanayan enforcer Felicia Osu, but Felicia had to drop down later due to the departure of Mugli.
Don't be casual.
Mamta on that. Referee instructed to play it across from just behind submergent. Still on it. Here comes another attack. Going for a build-up. Sethu FC on it from the left flank. Can they get it done? Felicia over there. And the risk-free football as of now in the East Bengal Ground being played by the Sethu FC players. Once again, another throw-in for the Sethu FC team. Sribhumi is still going down, and looks like the body language has gone a bit down. Was there a foul throw? It has been called out. An interesting topic to talk about. We hardly see any kind of fouls being given on the top tier football. Goes apart from the middle. Once again got caught. Babina from the middle. Lindecom could not get it past. Felicia on that.
Hey, change. Change. What is the time?
We're already in the middle.
कर क्या रही है?
Babina with the ball.
क्यों कर रही है?
Looking at options. Goes for a shot.
चलो चलो लो चेंज चेंज
Pretty straight to Mona Lisa.
आराम से कंपोज your ball your ball
Goes it across, and then with that comes the final
And
whistle
it's
from
full time
referee
here at the East Bengal
Nethu
Ground.
Rana,
And the final
signaling it
scoreline
as a
stands
win with 3
Sethu
points.
FC 2,
Nethu FC will be moving on
Sribhumi FC
for the 10th
1.
game, and on the 9th they have got the taste of victory against the Sribhumi FC. With the 2 goals that they have scored so far, one from Sumati, one from Lindacom, the captain. Malavika did a really great job. But what left apart from Sribhumi's side is that they have gone down by a single goal. They did try their level best. They did make a way. A ray of hope was being built on the first half end when Abaka found the back of the net from spot kick. But on the entire second half, we have hardly seen any dangerous attack being built by either of the teams. And with that comes the full-time whistle, and 2FC it going on their favor with 2-1 of Sribhumi. We'll have our eyes on the Indian Women's League highlights for the match number 35, when Sribhumi and Sethu FC went to face off on the East Bengal Ground. It was a 4 p.m. IST kickoff, and just look at that. The first attempt from Sribhumi hit the woodwork from Moshe Murmu's free kick. Then again, Dangmei Grace doing some things on certain occasions. And then comes first goal on the first half. The first goal of the match coming from Sumati on a great assist that was being provided by Nirmala, the right back. And then again, some occasion was being built on by Abaka, but didn't find the way on that. And then again, the second goal, another great forward instinct from Sumati. Lindacom find the back of the net. What a great goal that was been. Sumati doing a great, phenomenal job on that. Rather, from there was another number of attacks were being built by the Sribhumi attackers, but none were falling or being as dangerous as it could have been. And then again, another great chance for Martina showing her class, and then that occasion for Sribhumi when they got that final drop with the penalty kick. Abaka made a mistake on that. A goal for them, the only goal for them, and then there were some number of chances being built at the end of the first half. One after another being built, but Veronica missing out on that occasion. Another offside being laid on for the Sethu FC player. And that was the moment when a handball was given for Rimpa Haldar. Another chance being laid, but off target it goes. And then again, it was Mamta's beautifully lodged ball in. Abaka finds the back of the net. The goal is allowed on that. And after that, and on the early second half, we did saw a great save being made. Could not find the back of the net on that attempt. Another clearance coming from Felicia. And that was another great chance being made from Sushmita. Semin and the leg against Sumati Kumari. Corner kick being taken from the right to left. And Giladi, no mistake. Sethu FC has done a phenomenal job. With another great save coming on from the goal line of Sribhumi Sporting. Another great shot, but hitting goal defender's feet once again. There were a number of attacks being built, one from the right, one from the left, but none were coming well in, and that was one of the easiest things we can talk about on the second half. The Savishma's mistake. It could have settled up the things well ahead of time for it with rather Sribhumi Sporting. There were endless shots coming on the way, but none were on precision. Mona Lisa doing a phenomenal job throughout the match, even though she conceded 2 goals, but that will not take apart that what she has done so far. Just look at that. What a great save to the right it goes. Beautifully possessed. What a positioning that could have been. Another wayward shot from the right to the left. It goes through. Lali could not find the back of the net on that occasion, and Linda Com with that beautiful possession. Mona Lisa doing a great job. Another save for Mona Lisa. And with that comes the final whistle, which brings out a victory for the Sethu FC. So with this comes the full-time whistle, with Sethu FC getting the victory, all 3 points going on their way against the Sribhumi FC with a 2-1 victory. And after that will be another great fixture waiting from the East Bengal Ground at 8 p.m. IST kickoff between East Bengal FC, the hosts, will be coming against and facing off the Malabarians of Gokulam Kerala FC. And that will be a match to look out for between the women of Anthony Andrews and Gokulam Kerala.